The first camera to cinematic is a rail cam, however it also uses lens flare as it is looking at an extremely bright light, and as lens flare is created when strong rays of light hit the camera lens at extreme angles, causing them to bounce between multiple lenses, I thought this was an appropriate area to use it. The second rail cam uses bloom dirt masking to add a transparent texture over the camera lens. In my case, I went for a sandstone texture to give off the appearance that the camera lens is dirty. The two camera crane shots are accomplished by changing the yaw and pitch value of the camera crane in the sequencer along with the arm length to create a clean and fluent movement. The first of the static cameras uses a change in the camera lens's focal length to change the field of view of the shot. A higher focal length equals a lower field of view, therefore I start the field of view at 30mm, which is about that of the human eye, and then gradually lower it to 12mm, which is considered a wide-angle shot, and this gives a much better view of the entire room. The next static camera incorporates depth of field techniques to ensure that only the box closest to the camera is in focus. This is accomplished by changing two values in the Unreal Engine. The first being the focus distance, which I have set to be on the closest box, and the second being the f number of the aperture, as this ensures that less of the total image is in focus. This is similar to how it works in real cameras, as the lower the aperture size, the less of the image that is in focus. A second static camera is in the same position as the previous static camera, however this one has had its aperture value raised to 22. As such, the whole image is in focus, which means you can now clearly see the background. The final fixed cam clearly demonstrates ray tracing. Ray tracing is a good example of a platform limited feature, as a graphics card is required to calculate the paths of light rays. As such, mobile devices cannot run it as they do not include graphics cards. Furthermore, as mobile devices have less processing power than PCs, they also struggle at running projects that have a large asset count. As such, if developing for mobile devices, the asset count must be kept low in order to ensure a consistent FPS.